Alright guys, I just wanted to go live really quick here um, to go over what exactly happened last night to my PC. For the ones that are on my Facebook friends list, you've probably seen it by now. I think I posted a picture on there. It's gotten pretty circled around. I know RaceCore people have seen it. Um, and I'm sure a few people have by now that I've shared it with, as well as the Newegg Discord. I know they've definitely seen it by now. Um, but that being said, here, um, pause it real quick. So we got a little music playing just to fill the background here, but I just want to explain what went wrong last night. Um, it definitely was not planned, that's for sure. And before we showed the picture of what happened, I do have these two fittings back here in the back. We're only going to use one of them. These are the fittings I was using right here. See if we can get this camera to focus on it. But that's the fittings I was using. It's really bright behind it, but that's the fitting I was using. Or, one that's similar to it anyway. This is a 300 or a 300, a 35 millimeter or 40 millimeter, something like that. I have a 20 to 25, and this one here, as you can see, if we can get a good shot of this here, in order for this to pull out, you have to put a lot of force behind this. It does not want to pull out. That other one, I didn't realize at the time, it pulled out a little easier than that. I think that other fitting was faulty. I have temporarily fixed it for now until I can get another one in there, which is going to require draining the loop again. But I really think it was faulty. I don't fault Thermaltake at all. I still stand behind all their products. It's just a fact of life. It happens. And let's turn down that light just a little bit here. See if we can get some better lighting on that thing. Yeah, it's not going to matter. Again, I don't fault Thermaltake at all. I definitely still love their products. And I will continue to use them for years to come. But in this particular instance, I think a part was bad. And I will be sending it, or at least, no, maybe not sending it, but I will be talking to Steve from Thermaltake to see what we can do about it. But definitely, I think it was a faulty bad, so we're going to try to center that there. A faulty part, that one obviously works good, and it works better if apparently you can see it. But yeah, this takes a lot of force to get this thing out. The other one did not take that much force. I didn't think about it too much at the time. But what essentially happened is this piece right here, if we'll get a close-up of that, if it'll focus on it. It just does not want to focus on stuff today. And essentially, you can barely see there's a split right there. Let's see if we can get a better picture on this one. Yeah, if you see on that one, that little split right there, it's two pieces. It's the extender. You can pull it out to the length you need. And unfortunately, it completely came out last night. During a broadcast I was doing, which was not good. But again, I understand products can be faulty. I don't know if it was for sure. Maybe it was just loose. I don't know. I could have put it in wrong too. I don't know. Again, I don't blame Thermaltake at all. I definitely enjoy all of their products, and I will continue to use them. You just, every once in a while, have some bad luck with the fitting. But we will pull this up here. So we'll go over to our other monitor. For anyone that hasn't seen it, that was the product of last night. And let's see if we can zoom in on this image here just a little bit. Not hide it. We want to zoom in on it. There we go. Eventually we'll get it right. As I will do that so we can zoom in just a little bit. But you can't see my mouse, but that piece up at the top left, was the piece that's the extender piece. And that particular piece came out. This top piece right here, it just over time it was right here and it just slid down and slid down and until it popped off during the stream, and you can see that was a result of it. That whole piece just kind of popped off there, and of course, if you can see above this, actually there's no, it's not above it, so we'll just leave that there. Um, when that happened, I mean, all the liquid, of course, this for the most part stayed in there. This one good. My CPU loop was good, but all the liquid came out of here and just hit that fan right there. Surprisingly, didn't get any of these. I will give props to Thermaltake fans too, because all of that liquid came down and hit that fan, and it survived. There for a minute, it was couldn't decide if it wanted to stay orange and blue. It was changing the green to different colors. I have since dried it out and shook it real good to get all the water out there, and I even took the back sticker off a little bit and dried it off, make sure all the wires are good and dry. And it's working fine. It is actually up and running right now. That's what I'm streaming this little review, I guess you could call it on. So everything looks to be good here, other than did have to use some coolant. Luckily, I had some standing by, and a bit of a heart attack when it happened, because I look over and see a puddle of orange coming out from underneath my computer, and orange dye spewing all in my case because of the fan. Yeah, there was at first it was a little difficult to diagnose where it was coming from because of the fan. The fan actually sprayed it all in the case. Had it not been, I could tell that it was coming upwards, so I knew it had to be lower. But again, just a simple fitting gone bad, maybe. I don't know. This is not a knock on Thermaltake. I will continue to use their stuff. This one here is a lot harder to pull out than the one I was using. So I think maybe that one just had maybe the missing. I don't think it was missing an O-ring. Maybe it just wasn't as tight as it should have been or something. I don't know. But again, I don't blame Thermaltake for it. I could have put it in wrong. I don't know if there's a wrong way to put them in, but it's just a product of what happens sometimes. So, yeah, that is what happened last night. A complete craziness. This was going on roughly. What? Nice vape stick. I don't have a vape stick. I don't think anyway. But this was going on around midnight last night too. I was dealing with this at 1 in the morning, so trust me, I was doing in the middle of a a Northwest broadcast, and if I wasn't awake at that time of night, hardly, I was definitely awake when it happened. So it's just it's unfortunate, but like I said, it does happen. I don't. Again, I reiterate over and over again. This is not a knock on Thermaltake. Their products are great. I still will use them, and it's not a knock on water cooling. If you're looking to do a custom loop, I've been doing them for 10 plus years, and this is the first time, other than a drip or two here, where I forgot to tighten something down, which was my fault, and then I had one where the pump itself, it was a little cheapo pump. It was a EK Water Blocks little aluminum kit. I don't recommend them. It was total garbage. I had that just to as a temporary solution, and it completely failed. It leaked, and then it smelled like cat pee all in my computer. So I don't recommend those at all. But again, I'm gonna hang around here too long. I do have it fixed now. It is up and running at the moment. Again, that is what I'm streaming on right now. Just put some more coolant in it. Made sure that fitting wasn't going to come loose anymore. And we were good to go here. So I want to thank everybody that's going to tune in to watch this. Again, make sure you definitely check out Thermaltake products. They are definitely worth it. See, we got a lot of people in there. Chase Galvin in chat with us. We got JR Bash, Grant Riles in here, Alex Huffman, Kendall Dollins. Welcome to chat. We got a lot of people on YouTube. Yes, it is. Excuse me. It is up and running. Yes, it is definitely tight this time. I don't recommend it, but it is gonna work for now. It is a metal fitting, so right around here. Hang on. See this? Right around in here that you can't see that little groove right there. That is where it separates at. So that one was a little loose. So what I did is I actually put some Gorilla Super Glue right in this little crevice right here. I put it on all the way around it to kind of make a seal, so that it would seal this spot where it can't come down. As we all know, if you've ever worked with Gorilla Super Glue, it is some powerful stuff. I don't expect it to come loose anytime soon. So I think I have it fixed for now, at least until I can possibly get a new fitting to replace it. It's working good. I will be keeping a very close eye on it for at least the next month, just to make sure. But that being said, I'm going to sign off here. Whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, thanks for watching. And hopefully we will see y'all tonight at the broadcast for the Race Core Truck Series.